Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Listen, Jake Paul, or as I call him, Jizzle P, look, he's improving. I don't see how you can hate on him. I'm going to be honest with you. At this point in time, I don't see how you can hate on this man. That combination that he threw last night, that jab that came with the uppercut behind it, man threw a 1-4. Let me tell you, that Jake Paul's getting better. He's getting better. Now, people want to sit here and say, well, he had, little Herschel Walker Jr. in the other corner, and Herschel Walker Jr. didn't stand a chance. I'd have to disagree with that. Now, let me see if I can pull this up for you. I probably should have done this before. Let me show you something, because no one's giving little Herschel Walker any credit. Well, I'm giving little Herschel Walker some credit, and I'm giving Jake Paul all the credit in the world. Okay, so this is little Herschel Walker right here, Andre August, who Jake Paul knocked out viciously right before the first round was about to conclude. He had 10 wins, 5 of those wins by knockout, 2 losses. 2 of his losses were by KO. Okay. I think they've already factored in. Let me see that Jake. Yeah, so they've already factored in the Jake Paul loss. Now, when you take a look here, he's 5'10", from Houston, 50% KO ratio. He started boxing in 2013. He's 35 years old though, but he's had some experience. He's been around for a while. So for Jake Paul to get in there with this guy and do to him what he did, I think that says a lot about Jake Paul. Now, the thing that annoys me, right, is when you take a look at little Herschel Walker Jr. here, and we start taking a look at his at when he last fought. Okay, you can see Herschel Walker Jr. just fought in August of this year. Okay, now before that, it was 2019. So you could say that he was an inactive fighter, right? So when people are saying that Herschel Walker Jr. was a real threat, I gotta say, hold your horses, let's not take it to the stupid. But the truth is, he was a real boxer. Okay, so you gotta give Jizzle P credit for getting in there and being able to knock out Herschel Walker Jr. Because I really felt Herschel Walker Jr. He's been boxing for a long time. I thought he would have put up a better effort, to be honest with you, especially when you watch him shadow boxing. He looks very good, but then again, that's shadow boxing. It's just like when you watch, what's his name? The guy Terrence Crawford fought, Avanesian. You watch him shadow box or hit the mitts, it's crazy to watch him do that. It's actually scary to watch him. Like, Jesus Christ, this guy can scrap. But he gets in the ring with Terrence Crawford, and although that's Terrence Crawford, you still would have expected Avanesian to do a little bit better than he did. But that being said, as far as Jizzle P, I say cut him some slack. When I hear people saying, okay, well, Jake didn't fight a big name. Who is Jake Paul supposed to fight? Y'all want him to get in the ring with Canelo? See, what is it? Jake Paul is going to lose when he fights a boxer. Jake Paul will never get in the ring and have a chance against a guy like Canelo. Or y'all really want him to get in the ring with Canelo? I'm like, I'm sitting here listening to people. I'm like, hold your horses. Let's not take it to the stupid. Y'all mad because Jake Paul didn't fight a big name? Y'all got used to him fighting those MMA fighters, basketball players, right? That's what happened. So y'all got spoiled by seeing Jake Paul go in there with a name you recognize, although they didn't have the boxing pedigree of the opponent, Herschel Walker Jr., that Jake Paul fought last night. And I get it. But going forward, if Jake Paul's really trying to do this, you're not going to see him getting there with names you probably recognize. Because now Jake Paul's in the process of, building up his confidence, building up his boxing record, and getting ranked, and ultimately, tracking towards his goal of fighting for a championship. And I'm going to tell you, the money machine is behind Jake Paul. The secret society is behind Jake Paul. Jake Paul is more than likely going to land some kind of title shot. It'd probably be some shit like the Pearl title, or the goddamn French Toast title, or the goddamn sunny side up title, or the Take It to the Stupid title, right? That's what he's going to get. But he's going to get some kind of title He's going to be able to go in there and put in his, I love me room, and where he could tell everyone how, he went and became a world champion, although he's the goddamn, ticket to the stupid champion. But it's going to be some kind of belt. That being said, at some point in time, although he may become the ticket to the stupid champion, Jake Paul, if he keeps winning, he could find himself in line for a title fight. And I'm not even making jokes now. This is how it works. He has the money behind him, right? He got a puncher's chance. And the fact is he has a pretty decent record, although the people he fought, whatever. But if he can, I'd give him about 5 more fights. Yo, I give Jake Paul about 5 more fights. 3, actually. Let Jake Paul get 3 more fights against boxers. And let him knock him out. And Jake Paul will be ready to fight for a title. You watch. Jake Paul will be fighting for a title. Now, heavyweight, cruiserweight, I don't know. Jake Paul weighed in 199 pounds, something like that last night. He's a big boy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what weight he's going to fight at. But what I will tell you is, if he gets some more wins, Jake Paul could find himself fighting in a title eliminator, or he could end up, you know how the secret society works. They'll put him in there to fight for a title because Jake Paul brings money to the table. Okay? But anyway, man, stop hating on Jizzle P. He was able to clip little Herschel Walker Jr. And going forward, we're gonna see what happens with Jizzle P, man. I like to see him sit there and fight the social media cats, getting their fight KSI. They both make like $40 million apiece. But at the same time, I would like to see Jake Paul fight, because if he's fighting heavy like that, put him in there with what's his name? The guy who Dillian White defeated, Oscar Rivas, right? Let Jake Paul go and win a Bridgerweight title or a super cruiserweight, whatever the hell the WBA just came up with. Watch Jake Paul go become a goddamn Bridgerweight champion for the WBC. Y'all better pay attention, quit hating on Jizzle P. He's getting better, man. But let's see what happens with the opposition now. He's fighting boxers. Tommy Fury was a boxer, right? But he fought a boxer. Let's see what happens next. I'm watching those next 3 fights for Jake Paul. Y'all keep cool. Shout out to Jizzle P. Too bad Herschel Walker Jr. couldn't get to the finish line. But it's all good. I'm sure he made like at least $1 million for that fight. I'm in the breeze.